My name is Olivia Lamb. I am a second-year Master's in Asian Studies candidate at the Georgetown School of Foreign Service. Right now, most of my academic work is either split between the IBD, International Business Diplomacy Program, or between studying China, politics, and security. I interned at Electrolux in Stockholm, and while I was there, I was with the M&A, Mergers and Acquisitions Department, and my internship was styled to be kind of like an apprenticeship. And so I got to fold right into the M&A activities that were going on. The best thing that I got out of the internship, other than great cultural experience and leadership opportunities, would be a real and authentic view of what it's like to be in mergers and acquisitions and what it's like to work for a large multinational company. I am a master's candidate in the Masters of Asian Studies program. And so traditionally, you would not associate going to Sweden for the summer being connected with studying China and politics. But on the contrary, I was able to connect it directly. While I was in the Mergers and Acquisitions department, everything I did was China facing. And so I was looking at Chinese target companies, Chinese industry, and I even created a presentation on the growth of Internet of Things, so IoT, in China. So basically home connectivity and how China is leading the forefront of that and what Electrolux as a company needs to do to address that shift in the market. I'm currently applying to jobs in Sweden, and so I would say that my time at Electrolux has directly influenced my future career paths and trajectory. There's a different perspective on personal space and interactions between strangers. And that was a very interesting learning aspect, seeing how cultural adaptation needs to happen on every level. And so when I was in the office, I knew I couldn't do the same things that I would do in an American office. But also there was a greater work-life balance in Sweden than I would have normally experienced as an intern in a major multinational in the States. From the first moment that we all kind of did an informal get-together, the first conversation that we had was talking about politics in the Ukraine or whether or not truth and honesty is an actual thing. And so it was either philosophical debates or really gritty debates on current events. You could see that these are the people who are going to be leading the world in a few years. And so talking with them was always enlightening and always kind of challenging, not in a bad way, but in a way that makes you grow and makes you open your mind to different perspectives. One great leadership experience that I had was noticing that being multilingual goes more than just being able to translate a sentence from Swedish to English, but being able to jump from Hong Kong and work with that culture and then fly to Shanghai and understand that there are different cultures and different approaches, but then go back to Sweden and then approach from a very non-hierarchical way and actually still delegate in a way that is still productive for the entire team, and then fly to the United States and complete a transaction there. And to be that culturally fluent, I think is a magnificent trait to have, and it makes you a more capable leader because you're able to fit into a variety of situations at any given moment. The best advice I would give to anyone who's considering the Wallenberg Fellows Program is to try it, to go ahead and apply. I have lived by the motto that if I can do it, I will do it. Every experience is a new opportunity to learn and to grow. And if you really want to be an international leader, which this program really focuses on developing, then having experience that is outside the norm, outside of the beaten path, is a perfect way to further your trajectory and to further you on the journey to leadership.